What is going on YouTube? Hitting back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX as well as the current coin market cap. Specifically in today's episode, I want to continue discussing the very interesting movements that are happening within the current space right now. As most of you know, yesterday we actually started to see, or yesterday being Monday was the start of what could be potentially a new breakout to the upside, more or less confirming that this rally is going to be heading bullish. Specifically, I want to look at a few key indicators and factors, obviously Litecoin being one of them, is extremely bullish. And some of the other things like Ethereum starting to show signs of weakness, but XRP showing signs of bullish movements to the upside is something I do want to continue to discuss. I also want to continue to discuss how early are we in this bull market, or are we going to see correction soon? What exactly is going to be happening and how we prepare ourselves. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help out the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, before we jump into today's episode, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, once again, Bityard. Hopefully you guys remember Bityard from the last video that we did with them sponsoring it. So if you guys don't remember or are new to the channel, Bityard is another cryptocurrency exchange that can, short and leverage trade cryptocurrency, which is an amazing feature to have. For those of you that want a quick refresh, Bityard basically makes trading cryptocurrency extremely easy, leverage trading and crypto contracts very easy to trade around with. They make complex trading very simple. You can see right here, Bityard offers many more advantages to cryptocurrency exchanges and trading and things like that. To put it simply, they have a ton of cryptocurrencies that you can buy long and sell short, as well as leverage trade, which I really do like. Specifically, today's video, I do want to show you guys a little bit around here and why I do like Bityard. I also have it linked in the description down below. If you are interested in trading Bityard, I know some people, or a lot of people on the channel, do like some other altcoins, and they also like XRP. And believe it or not, there is XRP on Bityard that you can buy long and sell short with. It is extremely simple, very easy to deposit. Just really quickly to show you guys, I actually deposited some Ethereum in here just to test it out. You can very easily, send XRP into here without anything, anything too complicated. Literally, you would just click on right here, deposit. You can go to XRP. You click the deposit address. Feel free to send some my way. No, I'm kidding. Don't donate to me. Literally, just deposit it for yourself. Trade around with it yourself. But I did deposit Ethereum. I sent it to here, and then if you click on my assets, you can see exactly where I did that. You can see I have Ethereum right here. I put in about 20 bucks just to check it out, test out this website. You can see the total assets right here. What's cool is they can convert it only into USDT. So they don't have it like Ethereum to XRP, which would have been cool. I would have liked that feature as well. But, to start with just, turning Ethereum or any cryptocurrencies into USDT is a cool feature as well. So from what I understand is you can pretty much transfer any cryptocurrencies that they have listed on their website here, and you can actually trade around via a contract through, exactly those prices. So what I mean by that is, let's say you transfer an XRP. What you would then do is convert to USDT. They seem to be using USDT as their main currency to trade around with, but you can mimic USDT on the prices of the other altcoins right now. So for example, I have $20 of Ethereum in here, which converts to $20 of USDT. So what I would do is once I sent that into here, I would convert this exchange all into USDT. Literally click that, boom, I am done. So then I go back to, let's see, I go back to my assets. You can now see that I should have a total of $20 USDT. Quick refresh, you can see $20 USDT sitting in here. That's fairly good. It's a stable coin, so you won't really see much fluctuation in that. But then if I go over to now trade, and I want to trade, let's say, XRP, which is simple, or I wanted to trade Ethereum, which is simple. We can very quickly just look at these. I do think XRP is looking okay. Ethereum looks like it's probably going to pull lower. Same thing with Litecoin. I think Litecoin's hitting resistance. So let's say I wanted to trade Litecoin, for example, on here. You could have used XRP too if you wanted to, but let's go to Litecoin. I want to put in a short, so I would, put my leverage to about 10 because I don't think 20 it's fairly active, or it's more risk, and I'm fairly conservative. A market trade right here, which means it'll sell right now. And then I want to trade around with $20. Hopefully I have enough. And then I click sell, and we're using USDT. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough there. It'll tell me available funds insufficient. So let's do 19 really quick. I should have enough now. And then I click confirm. And now my order submitted. So it's really cool. My position is now active and live. I shorted Litecoin, as I do anticipate Litecoin to correct lower in price, as we're starting to see a reversal candle right now. There's a fairly good chance we're going to see that market reverse downwards. Very simple, very easy to use this website. So you can see we have a ton of options to trade around from. We can short XRP, we can short Tron, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic. We have EOS, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. All of these cryptos can be traded. They can be shorted, but you're not using, XRP token itself to trade around with this. You can send any of those cryptocurrencies listed to the website. You then exchange it to USDT, and that's the crypto you trade with. You'll trade USDT based on the way XRP market is trading. So these prices follow the XRP, it's XRP to USDT. They follow it, but you're trading USDT. Hopefully that makes sense. As you can see, it's a very simple and easy platform to use and follow around with. And then I think you could just, transfer out the USDT, maybe even convert it to Bitcoin. Not too sure yet, but very simple. Definitely make sure to check out Bityard in the description down below. If you guys are interested in shorting XRP, you can do it here. Otherwise, let's jump into the rest of today's video. All right, so yesterday I made a video basically saying that the breakout is confirmed for XRP, Ripple, and Bitcoin. And I want to continue discussing that because I'm seeing some interesting signs that I do want to continue to discuss. Obviously, looking at the market, you can see we're doing fairly well. Obviously, what goes up must come down. Chainlink's been breaking up extremely bullish, and it might actually be a coin that we might want to reference really soon. Actually, Link being up, it was up quite a bit the past couple of days. Now it's down 13%. I really do want to take advantage of that and actually pull up a Chainlink chart just in comparison with the way the markets are moving now. Most of the time we can use coins like this to reference breakouts or show us what exactly the market is doing. This one's actually incredible in regards to the breakout. We're not really seeing any signs of or reason or rhyme or rhythm as to why we're actually breaking up this high. We look good. We just exploded actually, but you can see we slowly started to head up, eventually retest this resistance. We came down some. This is interesting too right here. We actually, just ever so slightly peaked above the overbought market, and then we blew up even higher. So that's something to consider, maybe looking at some of the other cryptocurrencies. Now, going back to the current coin market cap, besides that, the other cryptocurrencies do look okay, mainly just consolidating here on out for the most part. But you can see, here's my thought with XRP. Now, we can definitely head up higher, and I do believe we are going to head up higher. It's just a matter of how high we're going to go and when. Now, I'm starting to see some very interesting things happening right now, this week's candle. So last week, we actually managed to close right at the moving average. We didn't actually break above it. This week's candle, we started to do so. Unfortunately, there are 5 days and 13 hours left with this week's candle, but I really want to consider this. Being that we're not necessarily out of the hole yet, there is still some trouble to be played right around this coin. Just because we broke above here doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be closing above this resistance. I mean, look back to August 3rd, this week right here. You can see we actually managed to, have some wicks form above the resistance, but we closed below it. The same possibility happens with this candle right here. So mainly I'm going to give this 5 days, 5 more days until this following Sunday to really decide where and depict where exactly we're going to go. Are we going to be breaking bullish, moving up higher and potentially going all the way up to 60 cents, which I do think is very likely and possible? Or are we going to consolidate down below this resistance once again? As I did say, it usually takes about a month, about 4 to 5 weeks of consolidation before it sees the next pop. So I do believe let's let this consolidate a little bit longer. This candle, I want it to gauge where exactly we're going. You know, we are retesting overbought. Like I said, we can see a slight hiccup in there that we can pump even higher, but I do think this consolidation is needed, and it really is just a waiting game now to see what exactly this coin is going to do in this week to basically depict which direction we're going to be breaking on XRP. Now, moving on to like Ethereum per se, the other concerning thing is like Ethereum is already at its peak. It seems like, you know, we already did that first, you know, dip to the upside or correction or not or swing to the upside as we showed in Chainlink, and you can see eventually it closed back down lower and then popped up again. There's a very solid chance, I mean, we could come back down maybe to these bottom supports or potentially go all the way down to like 250 before we see another bigger breakout. I do think this is the first wave, and it's usually not the strongest. The second wave has a lot more volume behind it and should be able to pop us up even higher in regards to Ethereum's price. But this shows signs of reversal. This shows signs of weakness. We're in the overbought on the weekly. We're seeing a reversal candle right here. It's usually a telltale sign of correction to the downside. So I'm a little hesitant and eerie about it with a lot of these cryptos. Even, you know, you can see Bitcoin is becoming now overbought, retesting its moving average. It's another sign of potential correction to the downside. It's just a very interesting market. I know we've corrected up, you know, Litecoin looks the best out of all these cryptocurrencies. Litecoin showing signs of breaking above its moving average. This is what we need. I want a telltale for sure sign of a candle above its moving average. That would be the best case and opportunity for us to know for sure we're most likely going to continue to head up. We're not even overbought just yet on the weekly. But you can see on Bitcoin, we're about to retest overbought. We're actually battling that line right now. Ethereum is battling that line. It's actually above that in the overbought market. Even XRP is now battling that line in the overbought market. So we're seeing a lot of unsettling resistance. We're seeing that resistance being retested on XRP on its moving average. Ethereum is being retested as it's showing a reversal candle. I apologize, my Telegram, I forgot to mute notifications. And even Bitcoin is actually hitting the top right now. So they are showing signs of reversal. As I did say, that is pretty much why I put in that reversal, that short on Litecoin. Definitely make sure to take advantage of that too. I mean, I do have everything linked in the description down below. If you want to know my specific trades on the market, you can check out my link down below to my Patreon. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. S&P 500 looks incredible as well. 13 more days that I'm going to be selling out of my Roth and putting in at the bottom. But otherwise, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, CryptoViaOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.